Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time to tune in. First things first, hope everybody had a blessed and productive Wednesday. Hopefully everybody was able to get through the hassles of the work week and all of that. We almost to the weekend again, y'all. I want to take the time out to thank those who popped in last night's live. You know, definitely good talks and conversation. Um, Couple things I probably want to get out the way today, but again, some of it could probably be broken down. Um, First things first, I want to address some of the youngins that need to be addressed. Um, and it goes kind of back to what I was saying about miscommunication. Some of you younger folks are going to have to understand that you have some elderly folks who are not stuck in their ways, but they lost in the sauce to a degree. Chemosh was going on. Boston was going on, my guy. Ben was going on. Platty. Yeah, I did actually set a time reminder. I'm surprised it didn't fully go through, but it is what it is. Sometimes you're gonna have that problem. But again, some of y'all gotta understand this. Some people are not always gonna be in tune as far as the language. Now, all in all, just because somebody might have said something to you, that don't necessarily mean they disrespecting you. And a lot of times you just gotta check the tone and things. That's it. It's all about delivery too. So now see, I can say this as a prime example. You know, elder folk was coming into a spot is mad small. First time around, she kind of bum rushed, so like not bum rushed everybody, but it's like I get where she's coming from. You want to make sure that you watching your stuff being made, especially, you purchasing food. Now she walked back out. Now I heard her say she apologized the first time around. It's just how when these youngins be acting all crazy and loud, they don't even hear shit. I literally heard the lady say, "I apologize for, bum rushing the spot or cramping y'all in here. Just wanted to check on something." You know, I think the only chump in Mook right now is the person that's coming in here every day, watching me and following me. I'm really trying to avoid having another burial of another fucking troll, which I feel is the same one. Bro, grow up. Cuba, what's going on, my guy? Alan, what's good? And I'll be talking about. And it's always the same cockmania ass troll. Bro, you ain't got nothing else better to do besides watching me? I'll wait on that answer. But I think I already know the answer. You love watching me. I think you got some fucking tendencies that I don't need to be around, bro. Instead of worrying about what a man is saying and what a man is doing, how about you get off the computer and go fucking do something with yourself? It's always one. Always one. The only chump in Mook is the one that's watching me every day. Now, how you feel about that one? Feel a little better? Feel a little better? You know, but the second time around she came in, you know, I clearly heard her say, you know, excuse me and everything. These little ones about to, yo, I'm tired of these old ass motherfuckers. I say, yo, hold on, you gotta calm down, bro. First of all, I heard this lady not once but twice properly say excuse me. And then she said she apologized for anybody she might have like cramped in or whatever, because the pizza spot we was in is kind of small. You know, because I was getting ready to come out, but she kind of pushed me back in there with the youngins too, with these fool ass niggas. Again, some of you youngins got to understand. If you would stop being so loud and so rambunctious sometimes and actually pay attention to your surroundings, you would hear that sometimes people are actually speaking to you or saying something to you, or even the kind courtesies like, excuse me, my bad. How you going to hear anything if you fucking screaming all loud crazy? You out here just acting all stupid. Nobody can't hear nothing. Christy, what's going on? James, what's going on? Glad to see the family in here. Sad y'all had to miss one mook ass troll getting kicked out the fucking room already. That's why I said it's always the ones with no life worrying about people with an actual life and actually trying to do something in life. Think you should take that same energy, bruh. Find your life. You know, and I had to literally check them because they getting crazy. Fucking old people. I'll say, yo, first of all, I heard this lady more than once say excuse me and that she apologized. If y'all would stop screaming, blasting that little Bluetooth speaker, listening to a bunch of bullshit, and pay attention to the surroundings, you would be okay. Nah, nigga, that chicken. I said, first of all, that lady is old enough to be your grandmother. So we gonna stop that right there. We not gonna be doing that. You're not gonna be disrespectful, not around me anyway. That lady got kids that's probably your age or grandkids your age. Don't put yourself in a situation that you can't get out of. And it's always the super, super loud ones that you know for a fact be the softest ones. You know, you had one trying to get above and beyond with his voice. And I'm just laughing like, bro, that's a sign that you weak. And if something was to really happen, you gonna be the first one crying and snitching. Hey, Tanya, blessings. What's going on, Blue? Cat, what's going on? I see all the people popping in Cherokee. What's going on, my guy? I had to check that shit because again, yo, don't even do it to yourself. Get out of here. You work here? Bye. Fuck out of here. How slow could you be? How slow could you be? Go ride on the sanitation truck. Kill yourself. Fuck wrong with y'all, bro. See, that's what I be talking about. Another thing that's starting to get annoying, motherfuckers in that curiosity shit. If you see somewhere is locked the fuck up, or if you see somewhere is just, why the fuck would you even come walking in somewhere like somebody's not here? Like cameras are not sitting on your dumb ass. I'm telling you. and I can't even blame some of the older folks for this shit that's been going on lately. I could blame a lot of the younger folks. Like, what did you think you was gonna fucking come in here and do, nigga? Like, are you kidding me? My bad, y'all. It's always one dumbass during the fucking, even during the off season, you gotta deal with one dumbass. Like how slow could you be? Nah, you good, bro. Nah, I'm just saying, you always gotta be somebody dumb, bro. Like, you see some, even if it ain't locked, don't matter. Fuck would you come walking in somewhere for? There should have been a raccoon sitting there for their asses. I be saying, y'all, yeah, and I'm sorry, son. Some of y'all youngins, y'all got to start doing better. Now this message is mostly for y'all. Y'all gonna have to start doing better one way or another. Again, start deciphering when you feel disrespected and when you don't feel disrespected. Because I had to check all them kids in there today. Got to get crazy. Oh, this fucking old lady. Ah, 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 ah. That lady old enough to be your grandmother, and for all you know, she probably know people in your family. See, that's another thing with some of y'all youngins. Y'all gotta be mindful of who the fuck you get crazy with, because you don't know if these people know or have ties to the family. And then what you gonna say then when you pop up out of nowhere and now you looking stupid? Like, oh shit, what this person doing here? Oh, yo, Hood, what's going on, my guy? Heineken, what's going on, Letitia? I see y'all all in here. Y'all all in here. You know, again, it's just some of y'all gotta understand if somebody is fucking saying something to you, that don't necessarily mean they being disrespectful with you, especially some of the elders. Some of these elders is lost in the source as far as, you know, again, with the language, the wordplay, where some people might feel, oh, you just disrespecting me. No, this is something that they used to say, and vice versa. You know, they changing up words, terms, and everything else. So again, when the elders are asking, "What the hell are you talking about?" or "What are you talking about?" it's good to just try to break it down for them, and vice versa. Some of y'all youngins gotta sit there with an open ear sometimes. Sometimes these elders might tell you something that could fucking help you in the long run. It's fucking crazy. No, I know that, but Cherokee, listen, I done heard somebody literally say something because they was asking them what was being said exactly. Oh, nigga, you act like you ain't, you better get down with the fucking program. That's not the way you talk to no elder neither. Man asked a simple question. The only thing you had to do was say, listen, oh hey, this is exactly what we mean by this term right here. You know, once you'd have broke it down for him, it'd have been all right. He probably would have said, oh, okay, you know, at least I'm starting to learn something. Yeah, and some of these elders are trying to get hit as far as trying to get down with the language so they could try to communicate with some of y'all. Because some of y'all do need communication regardless to what. Yo, IDK, what's going on? Like I said, I just found that shit really irritating earlier that they was about to get crazy. And I'm like, you're bugging. This is a whole grown lady. First of all, you could tell she a whole grown lady. She apologized, you know, but you can't knock her neither. She want to make sure her stuff is getting made properly, you know. And again, sometimes you ain't gonna be able to understand anything going on if y'all all being loud, y'all all blasting music. Nobody hears nothing. That's another thing. Sometimes you gotta drown the music down a little bit, y'all. Sometimes motherfuckers can't even hear themselves think. And the music that y'all think is hot, I'm sorry, it's only hot for now. But then watch, another wave of music gonna come through, and then y'all gonna be on that. Oh shit, no doubt, bro. Shoot, I got a couple more hours left before I get up out of here. Might do Club Nate tomorrow since I don't gotta work tomorrow at all. So shit. Nah, bro. I'm just speaking about a situation that happened earlier when I was coming to work. This is why I said some of these youngins gotta understand and decipher when somebody is being disrespectful and when somebody is being genuine as far as asking or inquiring on certain things. Stop assuming that because somebody came to you and asked you a question that it was a sign of disrespect. It's not. And then again, too, if you got ear pods in your ear or if you got a speaker blaster and you know some of these elders don't have the strongest voices, you can't get mad if they just come up to you and really like, yo, like, I need to ask you a question. Or I just let me ask you something, youngin. Stop thinking that niggas is disrespecting you. You are a youngin to them. Gotta understand that too. You are a youngin to them. If they well over 60, 70, you are a youngin to them. If you in your 20s, you are a youngin. Respect it. You know? Monique, what's going on, sis? You know, like I said, just a lot of this could be broken down. Again, I didn't even want to have to somewhat spaz, but it's just the principle that, some of these elders do deserve the proper respect, bro. They do. And I'm not talking about the ones that don't show respect. I'm talking about the ones who are doing as they supposed to be doing and living in their elder roles, as far as they still showing respect and trying to, you got to respect them. Got to respect it. You can't sit here and just overlook it or try to be, you can't be funny style. Because guess what? That same person you disrespecting at some point might be of value to you, one way or another. And another thing that some of y'all need to stop doing, stop playing curiosity. Stop just trying to run in random spots and do shit and thinking something ain't gonna happen. You're gonna find yourself in a situation in the wrong place, and then guess what? Ain't nobody gonna be able to bail your ass out. Yo, realist, what's going on, bro? No, no, don't get it twisted, realist. I know that part, but I'm saying as far as the elders who have always been respectful, gotta show them the utmost, man. You can't sit here and be funny style with the ones that are actually looking out. You're asking the wrong person, bro. I'm not in operations to know that. They're like shit. I would give it take next month though. But you got to show that respect. I'm not saying all of them because some of them show no respect at all. But you got those who will show the kindness, the respect. Sometimes they'll even try to come in and listen. Let me hip you on to some information. And sometimes that information could probably be helpful in the long run. JC, what's going on? Queen K, what's going on? I see Queen Key. I see you in a minute. What's going on, sis? Again, it's just a language barrier. Like prime example, if you see a group of elders sitting somewhere and they relaxing and enjoying themselves, don't go sitting over there next to them unless you really plan on having an interaction with them. Some of y'all be going over there and disturbing the peace. Some of these old folks don't mind music, but when it's the loud, obnoxious, bam, 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 and all that shit all day, they don't want to hear that. That's just like if the old heads is in the park playing chess and checkers. You think it's cool for you to go over there with your music and your weed smoke and just be over there? No, let these people enjoy themselves. It's sad where the level of respect is going at on both ends. Because I done seen some elders get out of pocket and I almost had to catch myself because I'm like, oh man, I don't want to do it to you, but you about to make me do it to you. Like, you know, he said my grandmama used to listen to the Fat Boys. Well, it wasn't nothing wrong to a degree. The music wasn't in, but hey, it is what it is. Stace, what's going on, sis? I see all the family up in here. I see y'all up in here. But come on, like it's a level of respect that you are supposed to have regardless. See, like with me the other night, I still had a level of respect, even though I had to give somebody a proper funeral, burial, and eulogy. That was the most proper anybody's done this on a damn app. Because that just shows you that there's too much balance in here for you. Anybody to even try to knock that off, including the first troll that came in. And I hope your mama really I hope your mama cuts off the internet so you just can't get on this bitch. Sit your ass in that shadow basement and don't worry about me. Shay, what's going on, baby? Ryder, what's going on, bro? What's going on? Those who just tuned in, you already know hit the like button. But it's crazy. The level of respect now is falling out the window, and it's the truth. And again, don't think that because somebody might be approaching you that is on some, oh, we about to get it shaken type of time. Because some of y'all really be thinking like everything is on go. No. Another thing that needs to stop, again, some of y'all have this notion of, oh, you want to be stick-up kids. You want to be stick-up kids and you sticking up all the wrong people. You sticking up innocent people who work 9 to 5, or you sticking up people who are elderly and probably just getting their little checks and stuff like that for the month. Now you tell me where the fuck that makes sense at. Am I supposed to be really sitting out here robbing somebody that's old enough to be my grandfather, or bringing any type of bodily harm to them? No. But it's really sad to see that the youth and some of the youngins under them is just doing too much. Doing way too fucking much, man. That's just like when I was looking at that video and all these youngins just walked in the store, grabbed up everything, and just ran out. Now, as far as management was concerned, oh, just let it happen. Don't even interact with them, yada, yada, yada. Hell no. I'd have been one of the first ones, yo, my nigga, I'm not fucking losing no pay or nothing because you dickheads want to come in here and steal. Public service announcement. All that wanting to be a thief is going to catch up to some of y'all in the long run. You doing shit only because you see other people doing it. And that's the problem with some of y'all. It's that monkey see, monkey do shit. Or I see this nigga doing that. I could do this shit too. You know what, yo, we go get down with them and do this. That whole time and energy y'all wasting worrying about robbing and stealing, y'all could be trying to apply yourselves and get a fucking job. It's nothing wrong with breaking your bones and working hard to try to do what you need to do and try to make something happen. You know? It's just a real sad notion, man. And some of y'all are going to end up putting yourselves in harm's way just because you want to be down with the crew. It's not always good to just be down with the crew. How about you be down with yourself? Be real with yourself. If you know it's certain things you just shouldn't be doing, don't do it. Don't put yourself in a position to where you locked up or dead. Because when you're dead or you locked up, guess what? It's still going to feel like they missing a whole family member. Y'all not thinking about that. Some of y'all just doing shit because you feel I could get away with it. Ain't nothing going to happen. My peoples is riding with me. And then the minute some shit happens and you see that that wall is basically what it is, and you see that all the people that you claim had your back don't got your back, not even nobody sending you nothing when you do get sent up, you'll find out you did all that shit for nothing. Cowboy, what's going on? I see you, Angel. See y'all all in here. You know, it's real crazy. They try to make it seem like it's impossible to get up and try to get something motivated. I see kids that are still in school motivated, got their working papers, got them a little after school job, trying to save their little money doing shit. Some of them even trying to pray for their own proms and shit. So that goes to show you a level that some people are already on. But don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted at all. Parents could be paying and doing all that shit too, but the kids decide they wanted to take that responsibility. I want to try to get this on my own. I want to try to see if I could do this without having no issues, you know, which I respect. That's showing that this person is already trying to learn the value of a dollar and how to save and how to maneuver and do shit. That's what a smart young person would be doing. But then you got some who, even if you try to guide them in the right direction, they want to be their own person. Well, go ahead, be your own person. But just know when you start losing friends and family to the streets, you ain't gonna have much really. Liz, what's going on, sis? Surprised no cartwheels in here today. Good. No cartwheels, no cartwheels. You know, but it's the truth. Some of y'all just so hell bent on being fucking liked and respected. I was always liked and respected regardless because I'm just me. I don't follow crowds. I don't do certain things that I feel I can't do or won't do. And I'm just not doing certain things that my moral compass says, nigga, you know better. So I've always been one of those. I've been one of those, nigga. If I know I could get you out of trouble, I could get you out of trouble. I ain't gonna lie for you, but I could get you out of trouble the best way possible, you know? Ryder, my puppy is home with a big ass bowl of food. I'm at work, bruh. If I could feed him through this phone, I would. But he got a big bowl of puppy food. I think you need to be worried about your dog. Did he get your Timberland boots yet again? Or did he get your little Michael Jordan slippers? Don't try to come in here with that trolling shit today, Ryder. I already kicked one troll out today. Yo, Dawn, what's going on, sis? No doubt, Tanya. Oh shoot, what you cooking tonight? You know I'm being nosy. Hold up. You know I'm being nosy. What you cooking tonight, Tanya? I'm being nosy. See, Christy, that's what's up. See, like I said, all of them at least try to learn something. They want to be a productive part of life. You know? And like I said, it's all good if you want to be your own person. It's not saying that as a youngin. It's not saying you can't carve out your own identity when you young. Phil, what's going on? But it don't hurt. It don't hurt to say, you know what? Even if I can't help my parents, let me try to help myself at least. So they don't gotta worry about too much of the burden. You know? Like I respected my boy because he made sure all his kids got their working papers. All them triplets got their working papers at the same damn time. He like, nah, I'm not playing that. Once they get a certain age and they start asking for other shit, it's not saying I can't pay for it, but I'm gonna teach them the value of a dollar. And sure enough, that's exactly what he doing. And right now, to this day, all three of them still working in the same spot currently. So, sometimes you're gonna really have to buckle down. And again, it does start from home. And some of you parents are gonna have to be better parents. Stop just allowing society and allowing everything else to be a norm where your kids is out doing wild shit. Because I don't believe no kid under the age of 18, unless they got a fucking job or something, should be out and about in the streets all hours of the night. And then again, how can they be out all hours of the night if they still enrolled in school? So what rest are they getting? And then what are they learning education wise if they falling asleep in class? That's stuff people got to ask. And I appreciate you for dropping those links, Platty. Chill Town, what's going on, my guy? What's going on, y'all? You need to teach these kids the value of a dollar and also teach them some respect and some morals and manners because those shits go a long way. Again, you can't be out here violating and disrespecting people and then you expecting them at the same token. These might be the same people at some point. If you going for a job again, they could be the ones that's in charge of shit. And then what? Now your fate is in their hands, basically. Be mindful, you know. And there's nothing to be overlooked either. You got to be mindful of the things you say and do. Platty, stop it. Just stop it, woman. Stop your shenanigans before I karate chop you. I love you, but don't let me karate chop you. But I feel like again, the communication barriers could be broken down in so many different levels. You know, some of y'all will assume that every elder is the same. No, not every elder is stuck in their ways. Not every elder is mean, impossible to deal with. And some people you gotta have patience for, period. That is a good question, Cherokee. But then again, that's supposed to be a whole community thing. That's supposed to be a whole outreach about that, because some of you adults too, y'all gotta stop with the fuck shit. I'm sorry. You have to. Because again, some of y'all are moving wacky like young kids. You know, you can't sit here and try to antagonize certain things and then you want to use your status as, oh, but you just sat here and disrespected somebody and they ain't even disrespect you. Some of you elders too, y'all gotta get the fuck out y'all ways. If somebody is telling you, I just want to bring, some conversation with you, I just want to, you know, bounce a few things off you, have an open mind and an open ear. For all you know, that person might say something that might resonate with your ass, and then guess what? You know what? Come here, youngin. Maybe me and you could try to do something together. That's how you gonna build a bridge and also have a strong foundation. Because yeah, we got gaps between the generations, the elders to the youth to the kids. And again, if the language barrier would get broken down on different levels, if everybody was just to come together as far as like a sit down, y'all would be in tune with what's going on. Some of the elder folks would know exactly what you're saying and knowing that you're not disrespecting them and vice versa. Lovey, what's going on, Lovey? Nah, Ryder, I know that part because I already said that last night. And I said that shit the other night too. Just because you got gray follicles don't mean you're an elder. And it doesn't mean that you got the most wisdom or the most knowledge. No. It's just saying, look, man, you getting older. That's the case, I would have been the fucking most knowledgeable person at one point because all I had was gray hairs throughout my beard. And I'm too young to be having all them gray hairs neither. So shit. It's not about you getting old in age and that makes you an elder because you old in age. No. You're an elder when you not just old in age, but you old in wisdom, you old in knowledge, and you know for a fact you have the respect level that you're supposed to have, and vice versa. You got respect amongst you, like you got respect amongst the ones under you. I'm not fucking with you, Platty. It's too early in the damn evening for your shit. Stop trolling me, damn it. And go back to what you said, Ryder. Yes, they was trolling early. And I know it's got to be the same one. That's how I know I be getting up under people's skin. It's either that or y'all just love me and you just won't say it. Just love me, baby. Just love me, baby. But it's time for y'all to really understand that respect is the most important thing. And that's the most important language barrier that has to be, you know, deciphered and broken down for all the generations. You must understand that respect is always given, and it's also earned too. You give the respect to those who giving you the same respect back, but you're supposed to earn respect too. You already know. Love you too, Lovey. You already know how we rock out, baby. I love everybody that's over here. Like I said, this has been an interesting journey, and I know the journey ain't over yet. But I'm just, like I said, I'm happy building amongst like-minded people again, and still showing people that regardless to the troll hate and everything else, a person could come on here and still do what he needs to do. Some people expect a person like me to come on here, like I said, and just it's beef, beef, beef. We beefing. No, I'm not beefing with none of you motherfuckers. And I'm not beefing with nobody that you think I'm going to beef with. So again, if it's down the building mechanism, I don't entertain it. Platty, fuck your couch. Nah, but I get where you coming from. Some people don't deserve respect. Because again, prime example, you can't expect somebody to still respect you, right? If you just put them in a situation or put them in a compromising position where now they feel the type of way. No, that's not love. That's just you being a fucking, that's just you being a manipulator. Can't do that shit. Oh, yeah, she always got a mouth on her ass, man. Flaming hot Cheeto mouth. That's your new name now. Coming in here with that shenanigans. Platty. But again, respect, it goes a long way regardless. Some of y'all gotta understand too. Again, some of these elders are trying to get in tune with y'all because some of them actually want to fucking sit there and build with you, but they can't build with you if you're not even willing to listen, and vice versa. Some of these youth ain't trying to listen to some of y'all elders if y'all on the wrong type of time. Because how could you try to school anybody on anything if you still moving as wacky as them? Like I said, it's too much. That's one thing that I feel could initially break a lot of the fucking miscommunication. We gotta show each other love and respect, and we gotta be able to build off of each other and reflect. And we also gotta be able to just bounce ideas off each other without no, oh, you just trying no. How about I'm trying to fucking figure out something so we all can fucking build together and eat and win. That don't necessarily mean I gotta fucking try to be one step over you or anything. How about we just come together as a nation and build? Loyalty is another thing that's not being. I think that shit fell out the window, but that's another key to building because you need loyal people. Hammer, what's going on? What's going on, Miss T? I see y'all in here. I feel you, love you. I just peeped your shit. Blackout, what's going on, my guy? You know, it's just if you sit there and really think about it and take that into consideration, there's a lot of things that we know for a fact the youth and the elders can build together and try to make things happen on a good and brighter note. But there's certain language barriers like the respect that gotta be broken down. Loyalty gotta be broken down. Hard work and dedication is another thing. That's a key tool for building. You can't say you want to work and then you ain't willing to get the fuck up out your bed and go to work. You know, you can't say you want to be a part of something and you ain't even at least going to try to make some sort of effort. Doesn't matter where you can contribute at. If you ain't going to make no effort, there's no need for you to even put yourself in those situations, period. Yo, Roy, what's going on? Hey, Mayhem, what's going on, sis? See y'all over here tuned in. You know, there's only so much you could do. Stupid comedy, what's going on, y'all? I honestly just feel it could work. What it is just going to have to be multiple sit downs, you know, and people just going to have to just learn to have intellectual conversation without feeling like they got to badmouth each other or bash each other. You see how many times I had my little open panels up in here, and regardless of what, we have not violated, disrespected, or said anything the way anybody felt the type of way. And the one person that was doing any of the sort is no longer here, so I'm happy. Which I feel like this shit is back to a calm again, where it was supposed to be at in the first place. Oh, Platty, do me a favor. Can you drop the backup channel so everybody could go sub up to the backup channel? Because some days I'm not going to be posting on this shit because I know I've got to watch myself with this strike shit. So I know how they like to be huff, and I'm not going through all of that. So might do Club Nate on the backup channel certain nights. So yes, y'all. Some of y'all probably unaware, but I do got the backup channel. So, but all in all, I feel it's something that needs to be said. Platty, fuck your heat wave, fuck your kangaroos, fuck your kitchen, fuck your Dunkaroos, fuck your sneakers, fuck your face, and fuck your couch. You got something else to say? Yeah. Appreciate you, James. Forget you, Platty. Fuck your heat wave. No doubt. Yeah, because like I said, certain days I might just do that shit on the backup channel. And then there's some things I know for a fact I can't bring here. So I'm gonna bring it there. Yo, Cherokee, we get along, we get along. Oh man. She gonna get roasted. She forgot you dealing with one of the worst of the worst. Top shots at them. Yeah, I know. Take your time. Take your time. While you at it. Don't let me say what I'm gonna say today. I still love you, baby. And man, it's time to really like break these barriers down. Because again, you got some people that'll assume, oh, he just trying to disrespect me. No, this is just the way certain things are being said now. You know, like I said, language and the lingo changes up. So, you know, where some people say, well, this is what this used to mean back then. Okay, and this is what this means now. You know, certain things ain't going to never change because they've been in the dictionary long enough. It ain't going nowhere. You know. You know, like I was telling somebody, I was breaking it down for an older gentleman the other day because he was saying, he said, I keep hearing these youngins talk about I'm getting sturdy, the old man getting sturdy. What they mean by sturdy? I thought sturdy meant this, that, and the third. Yeah, I was like, that's the technical term that's still in the dictionary is. But sturdy basically is a new drill dance. So when he looked at me for a minute, he was like, what? You know, it's crazy. See? And these are the people that should be in the motherfucking cuckoo house and they still running around the streets. My bad, y'all. Thought we was gonna have it's probably the same nigga from the other week. I want him to get stupid. I've been trying to bust him in his head anyway. He be doing too much. See, everybody, I want y'all to understand this. Yeah, I want everybody to understand this too. Most of us do have a fucking calm nature to a degree. See, right now, something could have just got ugly. We got a dude out here who I obviously know suffering from some sort of demons and mental issues. You just try to fake run down on me and another older gentleman. And this older gentleman could have got crazy and bust him in his head just now. But cooler heads prevailed as always. You know, I think that's another problem too. And that's another thing I'm gonna catch up on again too, this mental health situation. Because I'm sorry, it's too many of these people out here in these streets, and some of them are gonna end up getting themselves hurt. They gonna get themselves hurt because again, you got people who don't give a fuck about your mental space or nothing. If they feel you did anything, they gonna try to violate you. Yeah, nah, some niggas speaking wild crazy, but he don't even know the old head that was sitting next to me was about to bust him in his head. That nigga got some shit in his fucking pocket. See, some of you elders are actually smart. Let me keep this thing on me just in case. you know. And again, I appreciate you for dropping those links, Platty. I'm surprised the other angel ain't in here. Usually she'd have been at top speeds for no reason. Before I can even say anything, pew, 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 links, pew, pew, pew. That's understandable. What you just said, Cherokee, is understandable. And if you don't even know where your main destination is heading, you can't lead people. But then again, too, you don't want to be a follower, which you ain't. But you just don't want to sit in the middle neither and just watch everything go by neither. I think that's where I was at one point, just stuck in the middle. Like, what the fuck do I want to do in particular? But fuck it. Once a journey starts, you'll find out a million different things along that journey until you get to where you really want to be at. It's almost like when you work in a regular job. You might work there for a little minute, but at some point you might elevate and go elsewhere. Or if you are still in the same company, you might elevate from one level to another. So it's all about just clarity and where the hell you want to be at. Like I believe these politicians. Oh wait, let me do this too. Let me do this too. I believe them politicians and everybody else. Y'all busy trying to quote unquote give out money to everywhere else in the world, and yet we still have a homeless problem. We still have mental health patients that are out and about in these streets, wilding for respect. No medication, no nothing. That shouldn't even be out in society because they could get themselves hurt. That's why I said it's too much to worry about. But there's so many things to cover too that could be changed. Again, and that's the same exact fuck. That is the same exact cuckoo nigga I had a couple weeks ago. Well, he already know the deal. Come anywhere near the spot you ain't supposed to be coming in. I'm not being fucking friendly today, and I'm sorry, y'all. I don't get down like that when it comes to those type of people. But you're not gonna be sitting here just doing shit neither. Sorry. Law, law of the land. You gotta defend yourself. You defend yourself at all costs. Fuck that. And that's why I'm preaching this shit because the truth. Like, how y'all got money to send elsewhere, but you don't got money to get these homeless people off the street? You don't have money. You don't have money to get these people off the streets. You don't have money to get these other people into places where they could get medication, get treatment, get themselves, you know, get themselves back right. But y'all worry about spending all this extra money on frivolous shit. This is why the country is going down the way it's going down now. It's like you motherfuckers is spending money on the wrong shit. The shit that needs to be done, you're not spending money on it. And then again, you don't even show signs of caring. Certain spots are only starting to show real like compassion as far as people with mental health now. And it's crazy because certain things that we worry about over here, they don't worry about that overseas. And it's the truth. Like, prime example, places like China and a few other countries, they don't have to worry about paying for school. They could get their degree, which I feel I don't understand how you want kids to go to college. And then think about it. If they got a scholarship or tuition, 9 out of 10, they got to pay that back. If they got a student loan, they got to pay that back for books. It's like you setting these people up for failure. That's another thing that needs to change within this quote unquote system and economy. How is it that the kids have to pay a certain amount to go to school for 4 years? And I feel it's outrageous for the prices anyway. I gotta pay for you to be in school or stay in school. Gotta pay for your books. Pay for anything else you might need along the line. That's already a debt. This is why it's easy for some of these people to get a job elsewhere and maintain. Because they don't have to worry about all that extra shit. They don't have to worry about paying back a tuition. They don't have to worry about paying back a student loan. They don't have to worry about paying for stuff that should be free for them. You know they still not even fully where they need to be at on a financial tip, but you are reaping the benefits of taking money from these people. So I say college ain't for everybody. And I feel I shouldn't need a piece of paper to prove that I'm smart and intelligent. Period. That's a whole fact right there, Cherokee. And there's some people who are working, but they homeless, you know? And any little bit of help does help because they do remember that shit in the long run. I remember this person did this for me and he ain't have to. Say, come here, man. Look, I got something for you. It don't hurt to do a good deed here and there. As long as you know the deed is being done properly and it's for somebody that actually needs it, there's nothing wrong with helping. I just believe any type of help or any type of thing you do for somebody that might need it, again, that's a good coin in the karma basket. No, I know that. That's a whole fact, bro. That part right there is a whole fact. The simplest thing, you know, they'll remember that. I remember one of my boys told me about time he was helping this dude out in his car. The dude had a job and all, but he didn't have a place yet, and then he's new to where he was at. So he was just holding it down. Somebody was helping him hold it down too. Like they used to just stop by every so often, especially they was working a night shift. I think they was doing sanitation or some shit. But they was coming back through that same route at some points, just checking to make sure that that person was safe, which was respectable. That person got that apartment or that crib, did whatever, came back and blessed that man with some money. And he didn't have to do it, but he did it anyway because, look, man, you did me a solid. Because for all you know, I could have been killed in my car. Somebody could have took my car, all that shit. But you came as a real gentleman and you just made sure everything was everything. Again, sometimes it's just the simplest things you do. In the long run, it will be beneficial. Yeah, a lot of them are, and you know what it is? A lot of them are struggling for mental illness because guess what? Some of these homeless people are actually fucking war vets. If you was to go down a whole line or list of them, you will see majority of the people that are out on the streets right now homeless, they veterans in some way, some form. And whoever ain't a veteran from the war, they basically got homeless and lost their mind because of everything that was caving in on them. Think about it. I just lost my crib. I'm out here on the streets. If I got a family, I got to figure out a way to feed them and do this and do that. It's a lot to think about. Nah, and that's scary for anybody. That is scary for anybody, honestly. Being out on the streets and not knowing when where your next meal is coming from, number one, where your next shower and all of that. Like, and I feel out regardless of what's going on, nobody should be homeless, not even the mentally challenged. They shouldn't be outside homeless. Because again, these streets ain't nowhere for these people to really resonate and lay their head at. Bad enough if some of y'all living in the city, if you sleeping somewhere, you gotta worry about the fact that there could be rats, road, different things while you out there sleeping. You got people who like to be on stupid time doing shit like fake robberies and shit. That's another thing that's a problem with some of you youngins. Y'all want to catch a lick so badly. You want to catch a quick Vic, and then you ain't even catching nothing. You just doing all of that for stupidity. See, like I said, one of my uncles wasn't always the best examples at things, but he did say a lot of things that made sense. I ain't telling you to go out there and do this, that, and third, but if you going to do this, A, do it by yourself or do it with one person that you can trust. And not even that. If you're going to do something, you better make sure you're getting something in the long run. Don't mess around and get yourself locked up for some bullshit. Don't fuck around and get locked up for something minor, you know, which I respected that. Because you always gonna have one person in the family that, regardless to what, they just the street bound niggas. They always gonna be in the streets. You know? Yo, what's good, the word? Oh, not just California. Sis, I watched the video. Trust me. Skid Row ain't just in California. We got a Skid Row everywhere in the United States. New York City definitely got a Skid Row. The subway system and certain streets are the Skid Rows for a lot of these homeless people. If you visiting towards spots like Coney Island and all the other spots, the boardwalks and everything else is they Skid Row. You can't go not one corner without at least seeing one or two. Hey Kitty, what's going on? And it's sad, because you want to see these people off the streets. You want to see these people at least back into society functioning somewhat. But they done closed down so many things in order to quote unquote build these affordable housing complexes, and then certain spots are definitely getting a whole remake over not just schools that they've been needing. They're getting schools and community centers and shit that they should have been had. See, certain spots in Brooklyn is good. Other spots, they don't have shit to do. It's almost like living in Detroit. It's almost like living in Chicago. It's almost like living in New Orleans. You're going to have certain blocks where they just look like straight trap blocks. Like, nigga, almost like The Wire. You're going to have spots like that. They don't have nothing to do. They don't have nothing to fucking bring to the community. They don't have nothing to fucking build that wealth up. So, of course, some of these spots is just going to always have that problem. And then sometimes you just got to get rid of the people that ain't trying to see change. You have some people that would have had changes in their towns and in their cities, but when you got the wrong people that saying, "Oh, nah, this is going to mess up this and this is going to mess up this," then you basically trapped. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That those are the things I feel, they need to be addressed. That's what I'm saying. It's things that people need to be aware of and need to start really like voicing their opinions on, and also really trying to make changes for the better. Because again, shouldn't nobody be out here homeless on these streets, not during the winter nor anytime. You should be able to have a roof over your head, food in your fucking stomach, in your refrigerator, you know, decent clothes and everything else you're gonna need. And see, at one point, they was building a lot of shelters at one point because they was trying to get people off the streets. But then in that same token, they started knocking down some of these shelters as of recently because that quote unquote mayor that was here before wanted every piece of land over here to be built over. Some of these spots they didn't build over because they was probably burial sites or they was probably spots where people lost their life at. Like some people just don't give a fuck. Oh, it's a waste of space. That could be revenue coming to the city. It's already enough revenue coming through the city. What the fuck are you talking about? And then it's like you making every borough look like Manhattan. Like you looking into somebody's fucking, you look out the window looking directly into somebody else's building. I don't want to see nobody. Come on. This city done fucked up so much, man. Like, man, listen. East Dad, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you, you know. See, like I said, everybody has had a different point in their time where they have been through a struggle. Now I can say I've never been, and hope to God I've never do go through it, because I kind of already know what it feels like. And you wasn't even homeless. I fucking did my little bullshit when I was young. Thought I was grown, ran off. Yeah, the streets ain't it. The streets is not it, especially for these youngins. And you hate to think about that. You know, yeah, it is a roller coaster, Cherokee. It is, because you're gonna have your thrills, you're gonna have your spills. Sometimes you might have your heartbreaking moments or your heart wrenching moments, and then you're just gonna have enjoyment and everything else along the way. Sometimes it's not always gonna be a smooth ship sailing out the fucking port. Sometimes you might have a little issues before you get into that main water. But once you done got past all of them little barriers and obstacles, now you good to go. Now I feel you, bro. It's a busy night over here too, to a degree. I gotta fucking be extra wary because the same person with the fucking psycho issues is running around here again. I thought they took his ass off a couple weeks ago. Nigga almost fucking tried to come at a cop and they subdued his ass. This nigga's out back on the street again. This is what I'm saying. These people be slipping through the cracks too. If you just attack me, nigga, I'm making sure your ass is staying the fuck in there, nigga. And if I see you out in the streets, nigga, it's just war. That's it. CC, what's going on, sis? If y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if you new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Just things to think about. In this world right now, so many different things changing. Warrior Eagle, what's going on? Yeah, survival of the fittest. Definitely is. Yeah, some of these people ain't content creators, so but still sometimes it is good to drop links because just in case if y'all do decide to do whatever, hey, at least you know you got people that are willing to fucking take interest and see what's going on. You know? Ugh. I'm good. I'm chilling. Chilling. Oh man. Just counting down the hours to midnight and I get up out of here. Part of me feel like playing some dead music when I get home, but I'm gonna see what's what. I'm gonna see how I feel when I get up out of here. You know what's crazy, Cherokee? But that's like that anyway. But see, in New York City, like prime example, when New York niggas go anywhere outside of New York, they kind of hate us to a degree. They don't hate all of us. They hate the street niggas. And I've seen this shit. They don't really bother the niggas that ain't bothering nobody. They just bother the street niggas. But all in all, they just hate the fact that we coming from somewhere else. We probably done been through a worse struggle than them, and we got up and did what we did. You know, and it's sad to see it like that too. But I just, man, listen, things need to change. Kind of pissed off too because I found out one of my peoples got killed outside. And this is somebody that I grew up with out here in my hood, and they got killed elsewhere. That's something that got to stop too. The felonious bullshit. Facts. That part too. Police will bother you, but then guess what? Sometimes it be the fucking regular people bothering you too. You know, especially if you make it too much of a noise. No doubt, stupid. Appreciate you tuning in. You know, yeah, so I appreciate that. You know, it just kind of threw me off because now they got to ship you back up here, and now I got to probably attend another funeral because this is somebody that's close to the family, basically. Like, and it's crazy because now he got to basically not be here for his kids growing up. So I'm saying some people just they caught the people. Don't get it twisted. They caught the people, but it's just as sad because some of y'all really be out your fucking zones when you just going above and beyond. You know. Yeah, man. That's why I was saying it's been kind of a rough week. Even when I was going off the main page, it was just a rough all in all week. But like I said, it's enough balance and there's also just enough patience in it. Because like I said, there's just things that are not always gonna just go unsolved. Like that's not going unsolved because they already caught three people. And the sad part about it is that it was already another body in the spot too. So depending on what's what, you know, could have had some serial killers that just was out here doing some wild shit. You never know. So a lot of y'all, even when y'all leaving, y'all gotta, even when you going in new places, just be aware of your surroundings and also make sure you safe and you straight. And make sure you got the right people around you. Because you never know. And some of these fucking hooligans don't give a fuck, especially if they dusted out their minds. So I know, Platty. Trust me. The way they did my boy is almost like a first 48 episode. And this shit is sad because it's like out of all people, I wasn't expecting that to happen to him. You know, it's just a sad. You gotta literally be careful where you at. And you gotta make sure you strap. And some of these states do have that stand your ground. But then it's just sad because you shouldn't have to worry about certain shit neither. You know, you're supposed to just be living your life the way you're supposed to be living your life, especially when you got kids involved. You know, and the sad part about it is that let's think about the people who lost their lives and didn't get a chance to fully watch their kids grow and become successful. Yeah, they might be watching from the heavens and everything else, but it's not the same feeling. You want to actually be there, you know? Fucking crazy, man. And that's the sad part about it. Some people actually get away to a degree. But then again, that man upstairs, don't forget that. You know, you took somebody's life, that blood is still on your hands. And at some point, if you don't get caught by law, you get caught by people who probably was finally looking for your ass. So you gotta be mindful of what you do. You know, that karma does come back, man. Stay protected at all times. I don't give a damn where you moving to. Because guess what? Everywhere there's a problem or there's some sort of crime happening. Some people think, oh, if you just move here, it won't be no, it's fucking crime going on everywhere. It's just all about your surroundings, and that's it. Because even in the quietest spot, you can have something going on. Even if it's under the radar, it's still something going on. It's always a crime being fucking committed. You know, and it's sad because now look, that's basically 4 lives wasted. You got 3 of them in jail right now, and one that's not even going to be able to fucking hug and kiss his kids no more. That's why I said when some of y'all just be fiend bagging to be down with the click, think about fucking things you doing before you just do them. Just like some of y'all want to be down with a crew where you coming in, you fighting old people, you doing this, you doing that, you bothering people that's working hard for their money. Nigga, all that energy you wasting, you could have been trying to fucking apply yourself and get a job. You could have been applying yourself and probably been your own boss. But you want to worry about robbing the common 9 to 5 folk and people that are just trying to do what they need to do. It's fucking silly and it's sad. Because I could remember back in the day, the stick-up kids was only getting the drug dealers and anybody that looked like they had mad money. They wasn't getting no regular 9 to 5 folks. They wasn't getting no people who was elderly. They wasn't doing all of that back in the day. It was rare you heard that. Anybody that was getting got, oh yeah, that nigga was a big player. Oh, that person was this. Whether they was in the streets or not. It's fucking crazy. Majestic, what's going on? That part right there too, it is the truth. It's about survival. Because guess what? There's always going to be idiocracy. There's always going to be crime. As long as people feel like this is the only way that they could live and maintain, you're always going to have that ignorance and that dumb shit going on. But then again, some people just can't stand for it neither. Some of y'all cry and mope about certain things, but then you see things happening in your community and you won't even fucking open your mouth. Closed mouths don't get fed, like they said. So you want certain things to change, you're going to have to either be a part of some action or you're going to have to open your mouth and say something. You know, like I said, with y'all women too, some of y'all know y'all be out and about late, whether it's coming from work or whatever. Keep something on you because these fools is not playing. And then it's not even just the dudes doing shit. You got the women right along with them doing stupid shit. Like I said, that situation with my is literally 2 dudes and a girl. There's always one. Anytime there's any of them other states, they always got 1 or 2 dumbass girls that's fucking down with the shit. Like, have your own fucking ideas. Have your own choice, man. You gonna tell me somebody gonna dictate for you and basically motivate you to do something evil? Like, where's the world? Where? What has the world come to? It's just crazy, man. If I'm gonna lead you, I'm gonna lead you to something good. If I'm gonna lead you, I'm gonna lead you towards something where you're building. I'm gonna lead you to somewhere where you're gonna at least be in a positive mind state. I'm not gonna lead you to destruction. I'm not gonna lead you to the jail. I'm definitely gonna lead you to the grave. Not doing that. I'll lead you anywhere else if you know you need leading, but I'm not leading you to destruction. And some people that do that shit on a regular and don't even see that they're doing it on a regular. Again, some of you elders, and I can say some of y'all that's in your late 40s, 50s, y'all still running around here with the tight jeans and the say you trying to be down with the youngins. That is not a cool look. That makes you look foolish at the end of the day. Because as a grown up, you should have more decency about yourself on how you present yourself. You mean to tell me I'm supposed to take you as a serious adult when you coming through with pants tight in the minds, you sagging, you running around here with like big ass shoes, just you look crazy. You know, it's fucking crazy. What the fuck is that? A motorcycle? My bad, y'all. Fucking keep hearing engines revving. I know there ain't no damn motorcycles out here today. I know that bike club ain't open, so what the fuck? Oh well, don't matter. You know. Nah, and I appreciate that, Farrell. And the sad part is there are channels like mine that cover a little bit of everything. But again, we ain't the ones getting the real recognition. We're not the ones getting looked at. They rather look at a channel that's going to be full of drama and back and forth nonsense and doxing and all that other dumb shit. I don't got time to be playing all those games. My whole grown ass man, not no kid. So just some things I ain't going to entertain. If I feel I got to entertain it, won't be on it. Platty, don't worry. I got all the snacks for you, baby. I just ain't got no chocolates. I can't eat chocolate no more, I think. I tried to eat something yesterday with chocolate, almost fucked my tooth up. It was worth it though, it was good, but I ain't like the after effect. But I got all the snacks for you, Platty. You serious, Cece? Nah, that's crazy. See, like Platty, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You talking to somebody that's always living in their mind, but also being observant. Sometimes you're gonna have to just step out of that small comfort zone and uncomfort zone and just look at everything from afar. You know, what's most important to you and what makes you more happy and motivated, you attach those to your everyday life and then you proceed from there. Some days you're gonna be in a dark moment. See, like I've been in a dark moment for a couple of days because of certain situations. But see, I still have a balance. I still know that regardless of what, I gotta keep my head on the swivel, you know? And see, Platty, the only thing you gotta do a lot of times again is just eliminate yourself out of that dark zone. Find the things that make you happy, find the things that keep you motivated. And then you hold on to those and you keep it pushing. It might be hard at first, but trust me, you know, it works. Because you're talking to somebody who was already living in their mind on some Michael Myers type shit to a point where I almost got silent on people. And that was the worst thing possible because nobody could fucking predict what I was going to say or do next. But I had to get out of that spot because it's not a good spot to be in because that will lead you to do something that you know for a fact you wouldn't normally do. So, you know, and sometimes prayer helps a lot. You know, you just got to literally sit down, pray, and just release. You write down the things that you don't like, write down the things that you like, you know, and that's it. Shiki, what's going on, baby? Appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. I know y'all didn't get 2 days in a row. I didn't give y'all my morning wake and bake shit, but your boy actually just been. I've been kind of in a rut too, only because like thinking about that situation with my boy, it fucked me up. Because it's like, damn, even if you leave the hood, you still gotta be mindful of your surroundings because you don't know who's doing what or who might be plotting. Don't get it twisted. A nigga always on go, but it's just it's sad. Some people shouldn't have to always be on go or expect something. But then again, in this world, you gotta expect the unexpected sometimes. You know, I already know, Mo. Especially where you at, I already know because niggas out there be giving it up foul, stupid too, for no reason. That's why I said, where's the mindset of these people? A lot of times, some of y'all want to call yourselves adults so badly, and you're not showing adult tendencies. Like, when has it ever been cool to just start shooting, and then you not even thinking about the kids that play, the adults that could be walking through, the innocent bystanders? Like, some people have really lost their fucking mind. And it's sad because even the people that could probably influence them to stop the bullshit, y'all not even opening your mouths. You encouraging the bullshit. That's why I said too, you can't call yourself any type of an elder or any type of a grown up if you are moving around like the kids moving around. You encouraging the fuck shit. Can't do it. Yeah, that part too, Pharaoh. That's the truth. But Cece, what the hell happened? How the hell somebody doxed you? You were cool peoples. What the fuck? See, that's another thing. Like I said, it's just it's becoming annoying. You know, this that doxing shit. That's gonna get a lot of you motherfuckers killed. Or it's gonna get a lot of you people locked up, or a lot of you people beat the fuck up severely. You playing around with the wrong people. You want to dox the people that deserve doxing. Don't just dox people because you always dox. It's like y'all dox the women more than y'all dox the men. Like, when the fuck did that become a thing on here? There's too many of y'all niggas up here attacking women, and that's the funny part about it. Some of y'all can understand you defending yourself because of whatever. That's different. But some of y'all literally day in and day out attacking fucking people like, nigga, you don't know these people personally. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Some of y'all gonna find out the hard way because guess what? If you don't end up in handcuffs, you're gonna end up in a body bag for doing that shit because you think it's funny. And then the shit y'all doing, y'all influencing the wrong type of people to say, you know what? Yeah, so we gonna ride out and crash out for this nigga. All right, that person gonna get your ass killed. Public service announcement to those who need to hear it. Don't think because somebody might have docked somebody and put out somebody's address that gives you the okay to try to run up on somebody. Because you're going to run up one day and you're not going to like what you get. I don't know what they get, bro. I think that's an orgasm for some of these motherfuckers. Yeah, I know your address. So what, nigga? I know my address. What the fuck does that mean? Like, come on. Oh, I know your address. Yeah, we from an area where everybody knew where the fuck we lived at. So what the fuck are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. This internet has become so much of a fucking problem that again, this is gonna be some of y'all downfalls, and this is where some of these funerals will be happening. Not just on here, but in real time. Because you wanna play stupid. Some people are not playing when it comes to you putting out the address. Some people will really be prepared and ready for a motherfucker to stand up and get stupid. And see, the problem is, like, even some of y'all now, some of y'all still thinking that, like, let's take that Joe Budden situation with the Drake fan running, not he running after the Drake fan. Yeah, but come on, nigga, you following me to my fucking house, and then you saying and doing stupid shit. Fuck wrong with you? Like I spoke about it yesterday. Some of y'all got to stop running up on people, regardless if they celebrities or not. Stop just running up on random people. Somebody gonna fuck around and lay you the fuck out, and then what? Oh, but it was just a no. Like, have some respect. Some people just want their fucking space. Okay, this shit is crazy, man. And some of y'all got this thing where y'all feel that's the best thing. Oh, I'm gonna just put this person's address out there. I'm gonna try to scare them. Some people are not scared. Some people are gonna actually be ready for that shit. And some people might actually be sitting outside waiting for y'all niggas. You better fucking think twice. And then it seemed like most of y'all get it. You're doxing women. You're not doxing no men. You doxing women. Like, it goes to show you there's too many fucking beta male characteristics going on even on these platforms. And when you say something on a logical level, oh, you just no, see, you just acting like a bitch. I just happen to tell you acting like a bitch. And I said it without having to fucking get in my feelings about it. You know, shit. You know, and that's the sad part. That's something that needs to be stopped. Y'all worry about all the wrong shit as far as guidelines is concerned. Meanwhile, you got grown ass men and grown ass women who are doxing women and men that don't need to be doxed. And some of y'all taking this app way, way too serious. You taking this app more serious than you taking your actual life. And that's the sad part. Because some of y'all really run around here all day with the just wanting to be stirred up in drama shit. What else is there outside of the drama? I'll wait. That's why I said, like, everybody's in quote unquote sectors. And even my friends outside of this was like, well, what sector did you put yourself in? I didn't have to put myself nowhere. I'm in my own sector. So I don't resonate with just one sector. That's what I'm saying. There's some things you just want to have to really start taking notice to. It's like every day you see something else different going on that you know could change, or you just sit there and scratch your head like, how did they even get to this point right here? And when you have people that just don't want to fucking see anything outside of positive happening, this is what you want to get. You know, that's a part of it, CC. But if they put out your address or something like that on the internet, that's doxing. That's basically if they got your phone number, your address, or all of that. That's doxing. Even when they take certain pictures of yours, like internet pictures, that's a form of doxing. Because why are you putting certain people's info and putting their little whatever's up? Like, it makes sense. Don't make sense, man. As you should be, perp. You know. But see, I wouldn't even take that line there. The next time some shit like that happens, I'll be trying to get IP addresses and actual addresses and trying to see what's what, because some of this shit has to stop too. And it's amazing how you want to mess with somebody for playing music or even just in, having the people having fun and enjoyment. But you got serious issues that's still plaguing this fucking app. And y'all not taking no nothing for it. Y'all not even trying to say, well, let's really see what the hell is going on. If y'all would really get down to your business, some of these channels wouldn't even exist right now because it would be hard for them to even come with a backup channel because, nigga, we know what you do. You know? No, I know, bro. And that's that sad sucker part about it. Yeah, nigga, I know where you live. Okay, my grandmother know where I live. My cousins know where I live. My friends know where I live. Anybody else want to know where I live? The government knows where I live. Well, fuck. What are you doing? And half of y'all doing that shit, and then guess what? Half of y'all not really gonna fucking do nothing stupid. And if you do, it's gonna be at a time frame on a troll level, like, yeah, ain't nobody outside. I'm safe to do this shit now. Y'all niggas ain't doing nothing during no fucking daytime, nor no evening time. Like, grow up. If you gotta be that fucking disloyal to yourself, if you gotta be that disrespectful to even put somebody else's address out, don't get mad when you get found out. And it ain't gonna be no, oh, the cops coming. Somebody might be coming to blow your fucking head off. Fuck wrong with you, man? No, but that's the sad part. They need to, bro, because some people are being doxxed and they don't even need to be doxxed. And they just they not even doing nothing necessarily. That's a problem that needs to stop. Before you worry about people playing music and all that other dumb shit, worry about these people that's doing the fuck shit on it. Because then guess what? When there's another body or there's another whatever, it's just gonna be up. It's another day in the office. We lost another content creator. We lost another such and such. Y'all should care about that. So I'm saying some people are being doxxed or being targeted and they ain't even doing nothing. And I think what it is that some of y'all be mad because you got genuine people, they supporting genuine people and they ain't supporting y'all. Y'all feel the type of way. But nigga, guess what? If you would get your act right, if you would actually do right, some people might fuck with you. Just something to think about, y'all. Yo, Vision, what's going on, my guy? I don't find nothing funny about putting out people's addresses. Unless it's a situation where it's involving somebody that's on the registry, they're not going to see you even doing that because some people need to know. And if some people are unaware, where do you think they come to get their information here? But again, that comes with a cost too, because now you setting the wrong precedent. You know, yeah, keep doxing people, you keep doing certain shit, and then guess what? When something happens, you can't sit here and try to say, "Oh, well, you know, that person should have never put my address out there, and that person should have never had people thinking that it was going to be smooth coming out here." You know, yeah, but guess what? I done been in chats where even if something crazy is going on, nobody in the chat is getting attacked. Nobody's getting their addresses put out there. None of that shit. You know, it's just a lot of immature motherfuckers that just don't have no life. And they feel like, oh, because I know your address, yeah, you should be scared. No, you should be worried more than anything. You should be worried more than anything that you put my address out there because you just basically set a whole bunch of people up for a whole bunch of early funerals. You're just doing that a lot of times. Yeah, because guess what? You're not going to just pop up on somebody's address and thinking shit is smooth. No, niggas going to be ready to fight. Some niggas be ready to shoot and kill. Gotta think about that. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's just like you got some people that are saying, oh, well, if you fucking with them, then you can't be over here. I'm a whole grown ass man. I go where I damn well please and I do what the fuck I feel like doing. And don't nobody dictate nothing. The mindset that everybody should have. Because again, this is a free app. You're entitled to go anywhere and everywhere you want to go. But then again, if you ain't trying to indulge in certain shit, then you don't necessarily need to be there. And sometimes all it takes is 5 minutes for you to see what somebody's channel is really about. The old head, what's going on, bro? I'm telling you, this is another reason why there's going to be issues as far as trying to build and grow with people because you're going to have people like this that want to be on the internet trying to fuck up good shit because they miserable. So some of y'all got to stop giving these motherfuckers the energy too. Like I said, I don't give energy to shit I don't really need to give it to. See, like earlier, we had only one troll in here, and not one has been back in here since. So this leads me to believe it's just one person. And it's sad that that one person don't get it through their fucking skull already. Nigga, you better off trying to troll a kid with emotions than troll me. Because the only thing you're going to do is get burnt out, laughed at like you always do, and then that's it. And then we back to business. And some of y'all need to understand that too. If you don't like what's being said, doesn't matter. Don't be here. Nobody's forcing you to stay here. But if you want to come here, that means you obviously want to learn something. But see, that's probably one of those people that's with the go along, get alongs too. Yeah, I got to be down with the click. I'm gonna just do this today. You don't got your own mind. You don't think at one point, let me just stop trolling. Let me just leave people alone before it really get out of hand. No, some of y'all don't think that because y'all feel y'all safe behind a fucking computer. But when that computer is fucking gone, and when you actually got to go out in the real world, you're gonna feel a type of way only because you don't know who these people are that you done pissed off, and you don't know if these people even got family in that area. So now you got to really be on point. Time to really start changing the narratives, not just in real time, but on here too. It's time to start changing narratives, and people are gonna have to start standing up and voicing opinions. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of things could change for the better if everybody just really stand on they fucking 10 toes and just move accordingly. And until that happens, the only thing we can do is just try to fight the best way we can. You know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Time you wasting doing certain shit, you could be applying that to trying to be a part of life. Uh, you know what? This was a good build, though. This was a good conversation. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do an open panel early in the day. to see if I can set something up. Because I'm still adamant on having that at least one of these nights. A couple elders and a couple youngins on the platform and just let them talk it out. Figure out where the differences is at and so on and so forth. Because this is the type of platform for it. I wouldn't care if they was a fan or a hater. Word. Guess what? You taking your time to come see what I'm talking about day in and day out. And you not even taking the same energy to go try to find you a job, a chick, or something else to do something. So keep coming, and I'm gonna keep burning, and I'm gonna keep walking over you like concrete. That's it. I don't know. I think I might come back with another live later on tonight once I get up out of here. Yeah, that's why I told somebody, y'all gotta make it make sense. If you don't like somebody, if you claim somebody is miserable, if you claiming somebody is this and claiming somebody is that, why are you coming here day in and day out to see what that person is saying or doing? What does that say about you and your obsessive behavior? That means you don't have a life outside of that fucking computer. And if you would take the time to get your ass up and actually go fucking live life, you would see you probably have something to offer to the world. Fucking crazy, man. Telling y'all, when it's all said and done, this internet is a gift for those who using it right. But this is about to be a curse for a lot of y'all using it the wrong way. And a lot of y'all about to fall off y'all little fucking chairs. So continuously keep doing what you're doing. Don't be surprised when you turn off your phone or your computer and you decide to walk outside and ain't somebody sitting there with a shotgun ready to fucking take your life. Because remember, there's just certain acts that God is watching. And when it's time for your ass to go, it's just time for your ass to go. And on that note, I ain't gonna keep y'all forever. I probably might try to do another one tonight. Probably wait till I get in the crib and shit. If I don't, you know, you going tomorrow. You definitely getting that wake and bake session because I feel like at some point it's going to be something else that need to be discussed, and it will be discussed, whether the troll is here or not. Oh, and I advise the troll because I know you probably still shadow watching, probably under another account. Boy, you better get your life before you lose your life. So I can tell you. Take that how you want to take it. Don't bark up the wrong tree and fall directly out that shit and break your spinal cords because it can happen. And again, your arms is too short to box with anybody, including God. So just find somebody else to go try to be a dickhead with. It's not gonna work over here. Definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. Like I said, discussions like this is always gonna happen. There'll always be breakdowns to it. I think I got part of the main gist I wanted to get out as far as some of y'all youngins. You just gotta start fucking listening more and not just being on an emotional standpoint. Be aware of your surroundings and just be aware of the body languages, and you'll be able to decipher or tell when something is a danger and when it's not a danger. And when some older folks are just trying to come at you because they trying to bounce off a few ideas, you should be able to take that into consideration, and vice versa. Some of you elders are gonna have to take constructive criticisms as well too. You can't give out something if you can't bring it back. You know, I definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. Um, like I said, if I don't do nothing tonight, I'll probably definitely do this shit in the morning. These are the conversations that are going to be brought here. And at some point, building mechanisms and everything else are going to be in play too. So, for those who was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Definitely shout outs to the replay gang and shout outs to the shadow watchers. Y'all already know anytime y'all in here, regardless of what, it's all love. And for the people who was in attendance, it's the same thing. It's always love when y'all in here. And it's going to always be reciprocated the same way back. You ain't have to be here, but you did. And that's the most important thing. Definitely, I don't know. I think I might do another one tonight. I probably might set a reminder. And if not, you'll catch me running around these streets at some point. Definitely love y'all. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. And until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.